Hello, everyone. Welcome to the episode of the Capcom Podcast. I'm Cameron.
Yo, it's Mr. Spanks.
Anthony.
And welcome to a very, I would say, for a lot of people here, patriotic episode. I think
it's an important episode.
America.
A tentpole episode.
Is it?
America.
Is it though? I feel like we've had a lot of very cool episodes that weren't.
This
Right.
is America.
This is culturally important.
America.
Would you like to explain it without going into what the movie is about?
Oh, I'd love to.
Or what the movie?
Oh yeah.
You know? Give me like the most like non-logical
Okay.
you know.
At its core, what we're talking about with Independence Day, what is it, the 1996 classic starring Will Smith? At its core, this movie is about patriotism. This movie is about unity. And it's kind of just about, resilience and overcoming odds and coming together to defeat a common enemy. And, USA, we've once again saved the world. Congratulations, everybody. You're welcome.
I agree with two of those themes, but okay, we'll talk about that as we get into it.
That's just high level stuff. We'll get into it. We'll break it down.
Because I think there's a whole speech in this movie that would beg to differ your interpretation of patriotism.
There's some really funny lines in this movie.
There's some really. So, who wants to talk? Because Justin isn't here. It's gonna be a wild episode without Justin. Who wants to talk about what Independence Day is about?
America saving the day.
And you can take us away if you want to drop into this one, because he's right. It's about America and how we saved everyone again. Shocker.
So, Independence Day is a movie on the 4th of July where America and only America destroys and kicks some alien Tushi. And that's all you need to know. There's nothing else to it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I could not have said it better myself.
Yeah. Overall thoughts, everyone.
Thoughts, it's fantastic. It's great. Everyone should see it. There's two movies you should watch every 4th of July weekend, and that's Independence Day and Jaws. And I stand by that.
Jaws on 4th of July?
Jaws takes place on the 4th of July. That's the whole plot, is that the mayor doesn't want to clear the beaches because it's 4th of July weekend. It's the only weekend on Cape Cod it's like their biggest weekend where they get the tourists. So the mayor closed down the beaches, and then havoc ensues. But yeah, it takes place on the 4th of July. So anyway, they're my two non-negotiable 4th of July flicks. So it was nice that we're doing the podcast because I was going to watch it anyway.
I mean, I'll give you. I would understand to watch this on 4th of July. I think this is a great Independence Day movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun.
Yes, Cam. Now we're talking.
Yeah,
I didn't say I didn't like the movie. When did I ever say I didn't like the movie?
You didn't. I was just
Will
excited
Smith
to hear that you liked
movie.
it.
He's like
I had a lot of fun.
In this movie.
I'll be honest with you. The acting was above the standard of what I was expecting.
I was surprised.
Me too.
I think the acting's really, really, really solid in this movie. And I want Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum to buddy up in a buddy cop movie. And have Jeff Goldblum, the high-tech whiz kid, and Will Smith be the pew pew guy.
Yeah, I thought the casting was really, really good. Will Smith, obviously. Bill Pullman as the president. I thought, that's like, you think of like a president in a movie that's just like so on brand, and then Jeff Goldblum, come on. Jeff's going to do great in any role, but he was so good. I mean, that's like kind of where he is like that mad scientist type thing, like The Fly and Jurassic Park and this. That's kind of like.
Wasn't he also in Back to the Future?
Is he?
Jeff Goldblum? I don't think so.
He might have snuck in there.
He's in Jurassic Park, of course.
Randy Quaid, the guy from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was great. I just feel like the casting was so spot on, which helps for sure.
For sure. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's its strongest. Its biggest strength is the acting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
how
the
well
acting and the casting.
it is done.
The casting and the acting was really good. It's like everybody plays their role so well, and it's like believable for a movie that gets a little campy sometimes, but it's like I bought it.
Also, Judd Hirsch, absolutely amazing. Love him. He's the
Yes.
guy that played.
That's the older guy. That's the guy who plays chess,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
His dad or whatever. Yeah, he was great.
He's Julius. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
He's
No,
Goldblum's
he's awesome.
dad. He's
Jeff
great.
Goldblum's
I
dad.
love
Yeah.
him.
No, that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
casting is just so good, top to bottom.
I mean, yeah, you have so many like actors in here that I feel a lot of them that I'm like, oh, I've seen you before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like
where
Randy
have I
Quaid.
seen you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
There's
first
a couple of
lady, I
those.
don't know her name, but her face was super familiar as well, and I couldn't put exactly where I know
Mary
her from.
McDonnell, I believe.
Yeah, where's she from? Because she seems super familiar.
Donnie Darko.
Oh, yeah,
Scream?
tracks. Yep.
I don't know what. Okay, there's another.
She's the mom in
individual.
Donnie Darko, I'm pretty sure.
That could be. I don't know.
She's the mom in Donnie Darko, really?
I thought so, isn't it? Because it's the Gyllenhaals as the kids. I don't know. She seems super familiar. I just thought the casting was really good. I thought everyone played their role well. I mean, it's silly, It's like it's silly, but I feel like they did a good job of blending the comedy and the action.
The one thing, though, I know it's based in 1996. The effects are doo-doo.
Well,
are they? I don't know.
I don't think they're that bad. So you got to think what Jurassic Park came out in '95, and that was like
what effect?
That was like the best CGI anyone had ever seen at that time. So this is only a year after that. I mean, it's not there because like Jurassic Park somehow they managed in 1995 to make completely believable dinosaurs, which is insane. And even like when you see stuff today, it doesn't even look as good as that. So I feel like for this to be in '96, I think that the effects were fine. I loved the practical effects they used. Well, spoiler, but I won't get into it too much. But there's a scene in the movie where they have these cities and they do the practical effects of explosions.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah,
those
are always good.
Tell, it doesn't look great, but like I appreciate them doing it.
It's like one of those old Godzilla movies kind of things,
Yeah,
it's just worse than old Godzilla movie a little bit.
No, I think you're being a little harsh.
I have a feeling, harsh. Anthony, how did you like the movie? Because you're the one here that's poo-pooing it the most.
He liked it.
I'm not booing it the most. I'm just.
You clearly are. You're the one with the most. You're giving the most negative review out of all of us.
I'm just nitpicking one little part of the masterpiece of the film.
You said all the visual effects. You said the visual effects were doo-doo.
Let me specify.
That was your say.
The explosions. The main ones are the explosions.
So like when they're chasing each other in the
the missiles.
That scene.
Yeah, the missiles. I don't want to say too much. Also,
I know we don't want to say too much yet, but I know the scene you're referring to. Those ones maybe not as much. I feel like they did a good job in other places.
Yes. Acting's phenomenal. Like
acting's great.
Will Smith looks like an adolescent. I mean,
I know
he's fantastic, but he's also Will Smith.
Yeah, he doesn't really miss, to be honest.
That's true.
That is true.
I'm trying to think. Has he ever? No, but I don't think.
Yeah, like name a bad role. Like even his like even in Hitch, he's really good.
iRobot.
Maybe
iRobot.
His genie was like subpar. His genie was fine, but I think
you want to know something crazy about me? I've never seen the live action Aladdin.
Wow.
Okay, don't need to.
Well, that's kind of why I didn't.
It's fine.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Like that's the thing. It's like it's so just fine. That you're just like fine.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be the Moana live action. You know what I mean?
We're watching that too.
Yeah, we're reviewing that on the pod for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Pretty sure I saw it on the schedule.
No comment. We're gonna put on spoilers.
Seems like we want to kind of get into it here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
significant
those
lift.
aliens are great. I love the alien designs. I think that's
Oh.
another big highlight of this is just like
Those
the
are
alien designs are
super-
so well done.
The big head. It's like almost xenomorph adjacent, where they have like the big heads and then the bodies kind of come in. I love the alien design. I love the alien
Also,
designs.
yeah.
The ship designs I loved. There's really not much I didn't like because it's just a movie you don't take too serious. You know, you go into it not taking it too serious and just have a good time, and you're going to have a good time.
The one thing I loved is like you get into the action immediately.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's no hesitation. It goes, the opening scene is, oh crud, someone's here. Who are they? Oh, big boy aliens. What do we do, Mr. President? Also, this president reminds me a lot of like JFK.
Bill Pullman, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. The casting there is just they nailed it.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Brett Spinner. I don't know.
Who?
But
Who's that?
Data from Star Trek. He was the crazy scientist in Area 51.
Wait, that's Data from Star Trek.
You didn't notice that?
Well, he's got in Star Trek. He has
right
paint
away
on his face and black hair. In this movie, he's got long.
Yeah, but you can tell with the eye. You can always tell with him with his eyes and the nose. Like his eyes
Cameron,
are so like.
I'm not staring at actors' eyes and nose.
Yeah, me neither. And the
Maybe
funny
What are
thing
you
is,
staring at actors?
I literally just watched Star Trek Genesis 3 days ago, and didn't realize that was Data.
Oh no, I recognized him immediately.
How did I miss it? I'm a little embarrassed with myself that I missed that because.
How dare you, Jack? How dare you? How dare you not notice?
It didn't look anything like him.
It looked so much like, yeah, he had a wig on. But like,
I don't know. I must just be slipping in my old age, fellas.
You're not that old, Jack. You're a young buck still.
Yeah, I got a bad back.
I don't think that defines being old.
But yeah, and I do have to mention this as we're talking about. Can someone explain to me, one of you two, why it was important for Vivica A. Fox's character to be a stripper, and not only that, to show her dancing at the club? What did that add to the story? I need to know.
It added the fact that he wanted to get into NASA and potentially, I don't understand it, but potentially it was hinted at that he would not be able to get into NASA because of her occupation.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's not like at the end of the movie he gets into NASA.
Yeah, that was a plot that went nowhere.
So they never closed. Sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, if at the end he had gotten accepted into NASA, it's like, okay, I get it. But it's like they open this thread. It's like, okay, your baby mama is a dancer. You're not going to get into NASA. And then it's just like, it never gets brought up again. And what? I don't get it.
I think the issue there is that NASA would have been decimated at that point.
You think so?
Yeah. It's in Houston. The main operations are in Houston.
We have a problem.
You don't think the aliens would have destroyed Houston?
I just don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't hate watching her dance. I just don't get really.
Oh no, I made a comment about the fact that this guy isn't ever getting into NASA because NASA is no longer in existence. It's been destroyed.
Oh, well, you know what's destroyed can be rebuilt. Yeah. The Phoenix, so on and so forth.
That's fair, but we don't get into that part in this movie.
Well, that's why I don't understand why I was even there in the first place.
Oh, I agree. I think there's no reason. Maybe to show Vivian A. Fox as a stripper. They wanted.
I think that was it, right? That like whoever they were just like, well, we could get a hot chick to dance on a pole for like 3 minutes. It's like, what does that add to the movie? I don't know. Again, you can't take the movie too serious. Maybe that's my fault for trying to think too much into it.
Yeah,
I think if you take this movie seriously, it ruins the film.
Right, you don't want to take it too serious, and I did mention it. I know, and that's kind of on me. It was a stupid question, fellas. Disregard that. That's on me.
It's been disregarded.
I'll put it in the trash can.
I appreciate you.
Of course. I'm trying to think. Area 51 is real. That's
Area 51 is real. Oh, it has been, mind you.
It's real in real life too. It's real in real life too.
It is real in real life.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We
It's
just
real
don't know
in here.
we just
It's
don't
real in real
we
life.
just don't know if that's where if there are aliens stored in there. That's the thing about Area 51.
No,
If
I think
anyone
they've
knows,
probably moved them
please put in the
off-site.
comments below.
My gut says that's where this could actually be historical fiction when you think about it. Like they could be taking real events.
Wouldn't we have known about it if it's historical fiction? Like I feel like we would
Yeah,
see
I
a big
think
spaceship
you
in
mean
the sky.
yeah, I think yeah. I feel like we'd all be not alive unless
Well, not everyone
yeah,
died,
what?
Cameron.
Yeah, but most people died.
No,
I think
like
it might get
25% of the
overblown.
population died.
The stripper survived in like a pipe. So if she could do it
Valid.
with a dog and a small child.
Yeah.
And then she randomly
Yeah, that
runs
door
into
should have
the
been
first lady.
closed.
See, I gotta stop thinking now I'm starting to think critically and I'm getting so confused because like she survives
Like
in a pipe
that
with a
whole
dog,
moment. Yeah.
and then she's
No, she's not
talking
in
to
a
the first
pipe.
lady. It's like
Oh yeah, she's in the tunnel. No, but
A
she
tunnel.
survives not because she goes into the tunnel. She doesn't survive because she goes in the tunnel. She survives because she goes into the maintenance closet that was locked that she somehow unlocks just in time. But also doesn't close the door to the maintenance closet, which that's like 101 what you do with something like
Yeah.
that. Because now the fire's gonna
Yeah.
come into the maintenance closet.
Yeah. Again, I think we have to take a step back because if we start looking at, and then she just runs into the first lady. And they're just like pals now.
But see, I will. I mean, running into the first lady, I think I will see more than surviving that tunnel.
And I guess the reason why I think more people survived than we think is because if the first lady survived and this lady survived, and that's two of the spouses of four of the main characters, I feel like a good amount of people survived, or they just got.
I
really
think
lucky.
they both survived because Deus Ex Machina.
Ah, there it is. Boom.
Yeah. That's
No, that tracks.
I think act of God kind of thing.
Yeah,
Again, we're analyzing a movie that's not meant to be analyzed.
Well, that's not true.
This is a blockbuster after all. So,
blockbusters are meant to be analyzed for some extent.
Now,
are they?
Let's talk favorite lines in the films, fellas. What is your favorite line that comes out of someone's mouth in this movie? Because there's some good ones.
This is gonna sound bad. I don't remember any line.
No, you have to remember the iconic one, Will Smith's. He opens the alien ship, punches it in the face, and says, "Welcome to Earth."
Oh yeah, that was a great one.
Come on, guys. Welcome to Earth. Just punches him in the face, and the alien just dies.
No, it doesn't die.
Oh, it doesn't die because they bring it back to it's not unconscious.
It's unconscious. Yeah, it's unconscious. That's fair.
He's dragging that thing through the desert in a friggin' parachute for.
Again, how do we not know that it died? It like was unconscious, and then he keeps putting it unconscious essentially. Like keeps knocking it.
Yeah, I guess every time it just wakes up, he punches it in the face. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah,
he says it every single time.
And they showed us the first one, so the rest are off screen. It's implied. They just assume the audience isn't dumb. I respect that.
Every single time, boom, boom, boom.
Welcome to Earth. Imagine if the extended version, the director's cut, does it like a couple times,
like a loop. Different angles every time. One front point of view, one behind point of view, one side profile.
Why? Why is it so
and then
many
the other classic line.
Why not?
The other classic line in this film that gets me every time is when Randy Quaid flies the jet into the mothership. And he hits you there. Hello, boys, I'm back. Because
that one I remember.
That's a classic. But it's the hello, boys, I'm back, and the welcome to Earth. Those are. I mean,
what about?
No, I think it's a
bravo to the writers' room there. Bravo to the writers' room there because golly,
a writers' room of two people.
Oh, Elvis has left the building.
But so there's some. It's just like a fun, cheesy, patriotic film.
Yeah, I do love the fact that they brought because I thought for a moment that Randy Quaid was just a bit character for the beginning, and that he was going to come in later. Like that was the fear. And then he came back, and his
Is this
whole
your
like
first
backstory
time
made sense.
watching it, Cameron?
No, I've seen it before, but it's been years. I don't think
Oh.
I've seen it in chunks.
Well, it's one of those movies that's on or used to be on TV a good bit. It's not anymore. But when I was growing up, it'd be on, especially around now. It's going to be back when
yeah.
would just
I saw. I feel like I saw it on TV. Like I'd come downstairs and then
it's
just,
one of
like,
those
see
ones that you
part of
pop
it.
into. Yeah, it's funny because I remember I've seen it enough times now where it's fine, but I always thought, that scene where Will Smith, punches the alien is later in the film, but it's in like the first third. Comes up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Which
well, again, as Anthony said.
Yeah, that's what Anthony said. Yeah, we jump right in.
Yeah, like the aliens come really quickly. We don't really have any sort of build up. It's kind.
It's
and like
action.
I would have liked a little bit more build up.
Nah, it wouldn't be America or Independence Day if there's more build up. It wouldn't be America.
But how, like, besides the fact that we're doing it through the Americans' point of view, right? Like, and yes, they're the ones that like come up with the plan, but they're not the only ones executing on this plan.
Well, they do show the motherships over the Eiffel Tower. They're all around the world, but we're the ones that figure out how to get the shields down. Shout out Jeff Goldblum.
Sure.
So we're the first ones.
But they then share the plans with all the other countries.
Right, and the other countries would have just been sitting on their hands without USA, USA, US. They never would have figured that out. They don't have a Jeff Goldblum.
They don't have Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, they don't.
Jeff Goldblum's one of one, and we can all agree on that.
One of him in the world. And they wouldn't have Will Smith piloting the planes and leading the attack.
They wouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, they don't have Randy Quaid. Well, we had insider information because Randy had been abducted 10 years prior and probed. They do mention there was some sexual acts there.
What was his insider information besides the probing part?
Probe gives him a vitalized information of the aliens.
They do mention that the aliens talk via telekinesis. Mm-hmm. Didn't they? Or ESP? I apologize. I think telekinesis is moving things with your mind, whereas ESP.
Yeah, ESP, I believe.
Yeah, right. I got to use a preferred nomenclature. That's my bad. That's on me. They do mention that these aliens communicate with ESP, so maybe there's some residual. Going, I mean,
maybe
he's clearly unwell. He's an alcoholic. He's flying planes, blackout.
That is true.
Him and his son's relationship's kind of funny. That whole side story is kind of funny. It's like he has 2 sons and a daughter, and he's kind of like
the one son's really attached. The other 2 children aren't really as attached
at all, right? And it's just like
yeah.
And then even it's like, wait, where's dad going? And then there wasn't like no one really shed a tear for him. It was kind of
he's just alive. And then he's dead.
Was sad.
And then everyone goes, all right.
Yeah, but everyone's kind of like cheering you on, and it's like, well. And don't get me wrong, sacrifices do need to be made for the good of the colony. We learned that in Ants. Woody taught us that one in Ants. Sacrifices need to be made for the good of the colony, and that's what he did. But that was another thing where it's like you don't want to look too deep into it because it's like they have this like family structure, and I think he's got the 3 kids, but we're not really sure. And the one kid kind of runs the house while the dad just gets wasted and crop dusts. And
one kid definitely runs the house.
I do have a serious question though. So here's my question, right? Are the aliens just dumb in this movie?
Yes, definitely.
Because they give away their plans.
They had every opportunity to sack, and maybe it's not dumb, maybe it's arrogant, because they do say that this is what they do. They go to planets, they consume all the resources, planets that, because they said like they can handle the heat and the cold. It's like our climate. They go there, they take the resources, and they leave. And I just don't think they've gotten a lot of resistance because they probably target planets with lower technology, so in their mind, I don't know if their arrogance is being dumb sometimes, because it's like they just didn't think they could lose, so it's like, who cares, we'll just sit up here and set up our
here's why I ask, because they just give away their plans really quickly.
Well,
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum susses that out right away.
Crazy fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, are aliens dumb? I might be a bigot for saying it, but maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're dumb. Wait, what if you rephrase it to arrogant?
See, I like the arrogant.
What if they're not
lean towards the
arrogant?
Yeah,
arrogant.
but it
arrogant.
seems to be a byproduct. Like, I don't know. Like, do you think the alien purposefully said something?
Oh, the guy when he wrapped around the neck? When he was talking?
Yeah.
And
Because he says it in the telekinesis part where he, like...
To the president when they're in that room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dumb. He shouldn't have done that.
I don't think it's dumb. I think it's arrogance.
But
it's both. You can be both. Something can be arrogant and dumb.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. I think the other thing too is just like, how dumb are you to not have restraints on this thing or sedate it more when you're trying to?
That was crazy. They just let it get up.
That whole 10-minute set of events is absolutely useless to me.
It's so absurd. And yeah, and then the guy and then the president starts to like hear it in his head, and it's like, what is happening, guys? How did this get so off the rails?
Yeah.
This is an entire building staffed to the gills, and it's one alien, and you let it get this out of control? You had him sedated. What happened?
Yeah. No, I get it.
So I guess humans might be dumb too. Okay, I
think everyone's dumb in this story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think, like, everyone could have dealt with everything just in general just better. You know? Like, how dare, we could have done things better, is all I'm saying.
Everybody but Will. Everybody but Will could have done better, for sure.
AKA Captain Steve. Because, what did he do wrong? He was just trying to be a good guy, go into NASA, support his baby mama.
His stripper baby mama? He's got a kid.
Was that his kid or is that another kid?
So I didn't look. I assumed it was his child. Now all of a sudden, I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking maybe it's the kid from what was that movie? What was the Keanu Reeves movie? The baseball guys. Not Moneyball.
Keanu Reeves he's John Wick, man. That's a John Wick.
Not Field of Dreams. That's not him.
No, it's Keanu Reeves, and he has the baseball team in the slums. Don't make me look it up.
Hold on.
I'm embarrassed with myself right now.
Hardball.
I was thinking Moneyball, and I kept Moneyball.
Moneyball is a good movie too, though.
Have you guys seen Hardball?
No.
Is it the kid from Hardball? Can you cross-reference that?
I gotta look it up. Hold on.
It could be the kid from Hardball. G Baby, I think was his name.
Yeah.
It is?
It is.
It's G Baby? Nailed it.
It's G Baby.
So at first when I'm watching the movie, I was like, that might be Will Smith's kid. And I was like, actually, I think that's G Baby. If you haven't seen Hardball, it is a fantastic film. I would recommend. And you're a Keanu guy, so
I love Keanu. He's
what I'm saying.
He's a man that can do many things, man. He's a man that can do. He's like another Will Smith. Never misses.
And do yourself a favor, watch Hardball. Don't do that tonight. Go into it completely raw. Don't look it up. Just close out.
Okay. Is it slow?
No, it's fantastic.
Okay.
It's formative. It was because it came out. When did it come out? It came out in my formative.
It's informative.
That's all that matters. Informative is the way to go.
Oh yeah, 2001. I was 11 years old. I was 10 years old. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, I did recognize the child.
Also, I did not realize how long this movie is. It's 2 hours.
Oh, way too long. That's my gripe.
They could have made it 2 hours or an hour and 45.
I think 2 hours would have
been. Yeah, this could have been shorter.
I think hour and 45. Then we're really gonna have a bunch of frayed plot lines.
I think you can cut 20 minutes from this movie.
20 minutes
back in. I think you can cut 20 minutes. I think then you get to the 2-hour mark, and I think that's just perfect, like with credits.
Absolutely. I think when I saw the runtime, I was like, what?
Because it does lull. I also think, again, you have like the stripper stuff, which like isn't necessary to the movie. You can cut out the NASA stuff only does make sense in that it, the only reason why it makes sense at the end when he actually goes into space, he's like, I've always wanted to do this kind of thing. Like that makes sense, but I don't need the
Right.
reason as to why you haven't gotten into NASA. Like you didn't have to give me a full-on backstory as to why you couldn't get into NASA. Because a lot of people don't get into NASA.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty select boys club over there. Yeah, we didn't need to see him reading the rejection letter. I feel like, yeah, I feel like once our boy Randy Quaid goes up and blows up that first mothership, right? And it's like, okay, Drew Blood, we know we can do it. It could have sped up a little bit after that. There's a lot of kind of going through the main ship with like there's like 5 minutes of just like Will Smith and Goldblum.
Oh no, that escape is great. I love that escape sequence.
It's long though.
Maybe.
So it's just
I'm not as like I think
it doesn't need to be 2 hours and 25 minutes is the point I'm making.
No.
We definitely could have trimmed that up a little bit.
By a lot, yeah.
Could have snip snap that.
And like
I think
there's no purpose. Like I would get if it's 2 hours and 25 minutes if it like was a build up. But like you go straight to boom, 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 boom. So in chain events.
The whole conversation with Vivica A. Fox and the first lady, and then she's like, well, I didn't vote for him.
I didn't vote for you. I was like, that's so not necessary.
I voted for the other guy. And I was like, I mean, it's funny, but like that whole sequence is like, well, that's 4 minutes of my life we're not getting back.
Well, there's
what does that add to the movie?
I believe that is the only. I believe that scene then makes this movie pass the Bechdel test.
The Bechdel test?
The Bechdel test. I'm not 100% sure anymore.
What? I've never heard of that.
You don't. How have you worked in film for so long and don't know what the Bechdel test is?
No.
All right, time to take us to school.
Jack,
Cam.
explain to me, what is the Bechdel test?
The Bechdel test?
Yeah. Do you not know either? Does no one know what the Bechdel test essentially is that, you know, it is if two women talk to each other and don't talk
on
about
screen.
men.
Yeah.
Don't talk about what?
Men. Like their husband or their boyfriend or their father.
Or their brother.
Or their brother.
What about it? So they don't talk
Yeah, well, no, because
that's the Bechdel test.
Yeah,
because
essentially
it's like
in Lord of the
feminism.
Rings, two girls never talk to each other in the whole movie. That's like the point. Like Lord of the Rings doesn't pass because two girls never talk to each other. Like
I think there's 2 lines or something like that in the whole entire trilogy.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like a 30-second clip that's like a meme at this point.
That's a silly
test. The Bechdel test.
That's silly.
Well, it's supposed to be like the idea being that basically in films for a long time women could do nothing else but just be the props for men.
Right.
Okay, now I get it. Okay.
And so the Bechdel test was then created to like point this out to everyone, and then it kind of became a meme because it's funny.
Yep.
So this very like macho movie about like army hoorah and defeating aliens passes the Bechdel test because of a 4-minute conversation.
See, I like that. That's nice. Mm-hmm. That's why this movie.
Now, someone might comment below that it in fact doesn't pass the Bechdel test, and you might be right. I made a bit, and you know what? That's all that matters is that the bit was funny and that we got a bigger bit out of it because
it worked. No, it worked. Cam, it worked. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Absolutely nailed it.
Oh, I'll be here all night. Well, not really. For the next at least 15 minutes.
Isn't it already night for you? What time is it over there?
It is. It's 6:40 p.m., but it's still bright out.
That essentially means afternoon.
6:40. What's your temperature looking like?
95 degrees.
Right now, for me, it's fine. It's manageable. Right now, it's manageable.
What is manageable?
78.
Oh, that's
Mine says 96 feels like 105.
Mine says bump 92. Feels like I don't know. I haven't got that far yet.
Oh, you're a
Feels
nice
like
little-
96.
96
I'm just
feels like
excited that
105.
after last weekend being like high 90s, low hundreds for like 4 days,
Someone
I
else
finally
gets
get
to
to have
experience
like
your pain.
70 degrees. Oh, I don't want you guys to experience it, but that I don't have to deal with it anymore.
But it does give you some
So,
pleasure.
no. Oh, no. I don't want... Heat is one thing that I don't wish upon my worst enemy.
Okay, fair. No, that my
Fair.
wife the same way. She doesn't do well in the heat. She's not going to the show tonight because I told her the temperature, and we were gonna take.
Where's she not going to tonight?
So we're going to
Oh,
a concert tonight. Yeah, and at PNC in Homedale, and
Yes.
we were gonna take our daughter, and I was like, Jackie, I don't think we can take her. It's gonna be like 100. She might die. And then Jackie's like, I'm not going. She's like, how hot's it gonna be? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Fair enough. Maybe Anthony will go with you to the concert.
Yeah, Anthony, I do have an extra ticket if you want it.
Maybe.
It's gonna be 100 degrees. You've never heard the band before, but if you want to come to PNC,
Here's the thing.
maybe.
I think it being hot outside, I can deal with a lot higher heat outside than I can deal with it inside.
Absolutely. Well, and that's the disconnect because I don't understand. Like when you go inside, you should be comfortable. Why how expensive can AC be to where Europeans can't afford it?
Electricity is a lot more expensive out here in Europe than it is in the US.
Oh, well, and that brings us back to our movie, Independence Day, the home of freedom, where freedom reigns. First to the moon.
And electricity is cheaper.
Oh, electricity? Yeah. Ben Franklin. Kite. Ever heard of it?
They see.
You guys
You
ever heard
realize
of
he
the
didn't
internet?
invent electricity, right? He didn't
You guys
invent
ever heard of the
electricity.
internet? You know the internet? You know who invented the internet? America. You're welcome.
Actually, it was invented in Fort Monmouth.
I could spit there.
You can.
Should I go take my should I go bring my camera to the birthplace of the internet and we can stake a flag? There's plenty of flags in Fort Monmouth and just wave the
We've
flag.
lost this plot.
Rah rah,
We've
shish
gone off the rails.
And then when the aliens come, they'll see the flags.
I mean,
And then we'll
you
call
can't do a
Smith
movie
again.
called Independence Day and expect me not to get patriotic.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
But the whole point of the movie is that it's going to be the Independence Day for everyone and not just for the U.S. That's
So
the
they
whole
do mention that at
precedent.
one point, and I didn't really appreciate him saying it. And that was the one thing about Bill
Like,
Pullman that upset me
So
when he
basically,
said
it's not convenient.
he said
for
it's
your
not
your
just
thought process.
it's not just
movie.
the
Therefore,
U.S.
it's not good.
independent. Yeah, I didn't like it. It's our day,
But
but
that's the whole
4th of July
point.
is still our day.
But that's the whole point.
Well, doesn't mean I have to like it.
That is true.
And
That is true.
Ridiculous.
I did say it was a movie
this
about
is
unity.
insane.
That was the first thing I said. It was a movie about unity.
I can't.
Unity?
Yeah, and
With
I agree with
America.
you. It is about unity.
Leading the unity.
It's
But here's the thing about unity. Some people are still better than other people. And it's like USA.
Are we really going to go
Everybody
separate but equal kind of thing?
Well, let's not. Okay. It's 2026. Let's not get
That's what it sounded like to me. For a moment
no.
there.
You misconstrued.
I misunderstood?
what I said.
I'm happy that I misunderstood what you meant by that.
I just mean that America united the rest of the world. You're welcome. Because if it was left up to, say, France, we would have been doomed. Because Will Smith's not from France, and neither is Jeff Goldblum.
I don't like I've never spoken out for France. Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear.
You don't like France?
I'm not going to be defending France out here.
Why
No.
France? Oui.
Smelly.
Oui.
Pew, pew.
Baguettes.
They're arrogant. The only people more arrogant are the French Canadians.
Oh, Cameron, God knows the way to my heart.
I've never been to France or Canada, so I have no idea.
Well, you're doing
You've
pretty
never
good
been
in
to
life,
Canada?
then, bud. You're doing pretty
Oh.
good. I've been to Canada. I actually had to.
That being said, I will say that people that live in Montreal are nice. They're kind of like separate
about
from the rest of
Toronto?
French Canada. Like they're kind of different from Quebec. You know what I
What
mean?
about
It's like the people in Istanbul are different from rest of Turkey, kind of thing. Like Istanbul is a lot more chiller than the rest of Turkey is.
I see what you're saying. Mount Treblanc. We want to get to the good parts.
Like
you want to
like,
get to the good parts. There's good parts.
maybe
What
that's
I'm
why
trying
I'm
to say
just
is
so not.
there's good parts everywhere. You just have to find them. Unfortunately, half of Canada speaks French, and the other half lets them do it. So what are we doing?
That is not even remotely true. But okay, it's a lot less than half speak French. French Canada is like 10%.
Listen,
Anyway,
this isn't a movie about Canada. It's a movie about America.
Before I get canceled, guys, we got off the rails. I think.
No, we're on the rails. This is a rah-rah movie. This is why we did this movie.
Rah-rah. You know what we need to rah-rah? We need to rah-rah too. Rate that movie. What was that, Jack?
Oh, it was a shimmy. I was doing a shimmy. So I'm practicing dancing subtly because I'm going to be out at the concert and it's going to be 1,000 degrees and I might die. So I have to do these like...
Who are you seeing again?
Goose.
Never heard of Goose.
You've never heard of Goose?
No.
Anthony, we need to hang out more. I got to get you straight. I got to set you straight, bud.
Never heard of Goose.
Well, when you're in my car, you're always listening to Goose, so I'll drive you around sometime.
Right. Sounds gooch. Sounds
Cameron,
goosey.
Why don't you get us back on the rails, baby?
Yeah.
I rate this movie a solid 7 out of 10. I had a lot of fun. It was really solid.
It's fair.
Here's the thing, right? When we talk about my rating system,
right? And thank God Justin's not here because he would be so upset.
He would be very upset.
But my like 8, anything above an 8 is hard to get.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
So you getting someone getting a 7 is like saying it's a solid movie.
No,
that's
really, if something's 3.5 stars, 7 out of 10, that's a good movie. That's a movie that I have no problem rewatching. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. There's other issues, but it's not the perfect movie. I think it's a little shorter. I think we've explained here how the logic is a sub is not always the best, but here we are. So it's 7 out of 10 for me.
And here's the thing, you're probably right. It probably is a 7 out of 10, but we literally just beat Bosnia yesterday with 10 guys on the pitch. So
Bosnia and Herzegovina. Be nice.
Yeah, we beat 2 teams at the same time. We beat 2 teams at the same time with 10 guys. They had 22, we had 10, and we won. So I gotta give it 4 stars. I gotta give it an 8.
I didn't look at the. What do you mean the only 10?
Well, we got a red card. We got red card. 36 minutes. We had to play 36 minutes, man down. Not only did we not give up a goal, we scored a goal.
Nice. That is kind of impressive. Seeing that Germany sucked this whole entire tournament.
Yeah, and to see that USA up 1-0 and then there's 36 minutes left, not to mention 10 minutes of extra time, and for Tillman to put that goal in, man down, it's an 8 out of 10.
So based on this game and based on it being our Independence Day episode, what do you rate this movie?
It's an 8 out of 10.
That's fair.
4 big stars.
I can understand. I can sympathize with that. Like, that's fair. Anthony.
It's too patriotic. It's too rah-rah for me to go any less. I can't do it. I won't do it. I shan't.
I gotta get a 7.5 out of 10 because
that's a cop-out.
That is a cop-out. Coming right between me and
Cam like that. That is a cop-out.
Pick a side.
Yeah, that's a cop-out. That's weak.
No.
Stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Okay. We'll give it a 9 out of 10. Because America.
That's big. That's big.
I can't with
That's
this. I can't with
that's
these
massive
people.
because now we're averaging this film at an 8, which by Cam standards means it's a great film. We've now elevated this film from a good, fun movie to a great film, and you just love to see it.
Do.
If Justin was here, I'm
I
sure he'd
always
probably
put-
have it in the top 15 all time on
I don't know if I'd agree with
on
that.
Pod Films.
Top 5.
No.
Trust me,
Let's be
I know
serious for a
Justin
moment.
pretty well. This one would be
Let's
way
be
up.
serious here. I feel like it'd be like in the 20s, like the early 20, like 2021.
Nah.
Do you know his their top 20 is absolutely insane. Like their top like Past Lives isn't even up in their top 20, which that's
Why would
depressing.
Past Lives be anywhere near the
Past Lives is an amazing movie. I hate all of you for this hot take.
No,
I love
it's like
Past Lives.
Whiplash, and then it's soon gonna be like Inglourious Bastards, and then it's like everything else.
I don't know if they're gonna like Inglourious Bastards.
Who?
Justin.
Well,
Maybe
he's
they
seen it.
will.
He has to have seen it.
Have they? Have they seen? I don't know if they've seen it or not. But that is a little bit of a spoiler for what's coming up next month. That
Get
being
that one
said,
for
my
free,
friends,
fellas.
thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of the Capcom Podcast. I'm Cameron.
Man.
Captain America, baby.
And we'll see you next week for, I believe, Fellowship of the Ring. Right, isn't that next week?
Licking my chops down. Extended version. Fellas, let's be clear.
I believe it's our next Fellowship of the Ring is our next episode. So
on the 10th at noon, it's the extended version. We will be discussing the bonus features. Just to be clear.
Oh boy. If as Jack said, you can watch our episodes live if you follow us on Patreon. There you get to see
Link
all
is
the
there.
episodes. You get to hang out with us in Discord whenever we show up, because we don't always show up. And also exclusive content.
USA.
Keep me.
USA.
So please follow us on Patreon, subscribe, and we'll see you next week for Fellowship of the Ring. Goodbye. Goodbye. One movie to rule them all.
Huh?